became interested in architecture since I was young, and I was very lucky to be raised up just behind ruins of St. Paul. I think my memory of Macau has always been that really subtle neighborhood community feeling. My first community project in Macau is the Macau patios. Patio is one of the smallest scale street that you'll get. Normally it's around 3 meters, so it's like a courtyard. Sometimes you get groups of building in the patio, and this is where you get the open community space where people might sit there together. They might even have dinner outside, and then where they hang their clothes and where the activity takes place. JWCC architecture stands for the initial of me and my partner, Jimmy Wadana and Christine Choi. Everyone in our office loves the history and the architectural quality of the patio, and it's very important to Macau and Macau architecture. You can see that the urban fabric of the older part of Macau has grown like from the center of something, and then it will grow out. A lot of them is actually occupied by the Chinese previously, or the labor worker, or in different groups. So they have different community. So maybe 6 people like to live together, so they will grow into their own patio. Lam Wai, that's one of the closest patio that I used to live around. Actually started just behind St. Paul, across the road. And when you go inside, you can actually see the traces of how Macanese used to live. It's very interesting because it used to be a big patio village, and it's one of the only one that is still preserved in Macau. Actually, I have a lot of favorite patio. I like the connection of going into, for example, you go into Lam Wai and you move into the different part of Lam Wai. It's well preserved, and inside is very interesting. You get like a lot of people just sitting outside the home just to chill. Fort Wing Lei is another really interesting patio just behind the Happiness Street, where the Red District was, and the street behind is actually what I was told is where the VIP used to go because it's more discreet and it's more quiet, and so you can see the architecture there is actually more refined. Future plans for the patio? Firstly, extend this knowledge to the community by telling them the history of architecture and the history of how it was built. I would really want to see small community gathering throughout the patios of Macau.